Okay, but here we go. Look how cute! Pride! We love pride. We love little creatures. We love this. But it goes on my desk, so I can think of Garby all the time. Garby is best mod, I agree. I just don't know when I'm allowed to ping shit, so. We're using TX stabs today. Love that. And do we want to see the box? I mean, most of y'all have seen the box if you went to Classy's stream yesterday, right? Yep, TX is Pog. I'm doing my best not to say Texas stabs, because I know it's wrong. So, here we are. Having a great time. Have enough people. Are we ready? Hi, Thrash. I'm gonna call you Trash until the end of days. Look at this beauty. Okay, now that we are through the beginning of stream, and so no one has to deal with, you know, beginning of stream BS. Welcome to the build stream of the Ivyworks Av4. This is the Soul Edition. Look at this beautiful box. Absolutely stunning. Look at that. There's the front. Here's the side. Hi, Jello. Hi, everybody. Hi, Vic. I do, because this is the boulder desk mat, I think. But it's because I have the boulder. I bought the boulder from somebody. This side. And then I'm being rough with my box because I am. And here's the bottom. This is indeed the Soul version. Looks like a thick boy. It's pretty much, you know, like a AV board. So here's our top of the box. Thank you so much, Silverin? Thank you. So we've got that. Ooh. And then of course, I've opened this before, so I did not get a case because I have my AV3 case, it'll fit in that. I have a boulder case, I have that, it'll fit in that, and then the Soya case, and I usually keep them out on display. But here are all of our goodies. So like all of our standoffs and everything, our badge, and our patch for the sleeve. I added on the brass plate and an extra PCB. The gaskets are on here as well. So nice and safe and tucked away. Love that. I'm gonna just put that in my lap for a second. The next thing we have, of course, is the standard Soul FR4 plate, along with the PCB for that as well. Considerably less heavy. So got all the goodies for that. Of course, the gloves. Thank you, Joe. They're most likely gonna be too big for me. I am a small human being to begin with. Gotta go. Thank you so much for stopping in anyways. Have a good rest of your day, Durian. I appreciate it. But yeah, here is the gloves. And then, of course, here we are. Thank you for the follow, both Omni and Dirt. Man. Racking them up today. Racking them up. So yeah, here is everything. A sub! You gifted a sub? Thank you, Kona. I am not gonna peel the acrylic with those gloves. We are going to be... I keep this Everspring hand sanitizer so that we can keep, like, keeping our hands pretty dry. So, we're good. Thank you, though, Kona. I really appreciate that. So, putting the soul here. So, we're gonna do this. Look at all of the feet. Look at all of the feet. Alright. I'm just looking to see where this is going. Okay, so we're like this. I am also going to go ahead and put the switches back here. If I freak out and can't find the switches, say, Asley, behind you on the left. Don't, yeah, exactly. There's so much, look, I don't believe in that kind of shit, so. This is how I do this. No shame. Thank you so much for the follow, Komodo. I appreciate it. Alright. Hi, Hangry. How are you, my sweet? Okay, something that I want to point out immediately. That I really adore. Let me see. So there's little markings on where to put the feet. I really like that. That way you're not putting feet in like weird places. If you have like a, what is that, duct tape? You can make like a little duct tape tab, stick it on the paper, and then pull it up. I don't have any duct tape today, so it is what it is. I've been told the best place to try is like Vancouver, New York. Or San Fran, so. Oh, and let me show you guys the back as well. It's there. Long screws. Short baby screw. And this is for the badge, if I remember right. Other small screws. There we go. And typically, I'm used to getting a few extra screws as well. There's always extra screws when Joe sends screws, which is absolutely lovely. But yeah, the only sport that we pay attention to in this house really is hockey. Like peeling the plastic off. Okay, does anyone have the new iPhone? I feel like my screen scratches so much faster. Like my screen is horrid. Hi, NetRam! Dang, I was looking for the stick bug remote, but Classy doesn't have. No, he doesn't. He should upload it. Oh god. So, the last thing I had open on my Discord, and my Discord window is open on my vertical monitor over here, is the Ivy Works Discord in the Av4 channel. Kirby's just getting massacred. It's funny because people asked for the ping, right? Like, people wanted a ping. Yet, here we are. Unless it's all jokes. I'm not very good at reading social cues for reasons that have been peer-reviewed. And peer-reviewed by professionals. Hi, Thok! It's just that that professional cannot make the actual diagnosis, so. I'm gonna wipe down each of these. Once we get all of the stickers peeled off and the protective layers peeled, I'm going to put the gloves on, wipe everything down, and then start assembling. It's also to help get any sort of residue off. Because the tape, I've noticed it is leaving like a slight, just like residue. It does wipe off because it wiped off the back of the, just on the shiny side of the back plate, so. Ahoy! Ahoy! I love that. They're being silly. That's all. Thinking about upgrading the Sony Xperia. Ooh. I just can't get off iPhone, so it's just so easy for me. Working on gathering the parts for my next build, GMK Terror and cream soda switches. I've heard a couple of things about cream soda switches. I'm not sure what they are exactly. What kind of board are you looking for, though? What kind of, size? Are there any, like, needs for you that you need met with the said board? GMK Terror would look good on a purple mammoth. That could definitely be a very fun time. Thinking about switching from Android to iPhone just to switch it up. I don't know, I like iPhone. It's easy enough. I'm not like someone that like gets into the Android sucks, go iPhone. iPhone only, Android only. I'm not like someone that gets like super into that. I'm just like, is it gonna function for me? Yeah, cool. That's nice. I'm going for a frog purple TL. Yes! Oh my god, that would be sick. Forks. People are very opinionated. I too am opinionated, but I am just a dingus, so I'm not a point of authority for anything. Next wave of frog TKO is 1022. When is... Can someone remind me when the W1AT drop is coming? I don't remember. When a BlackBerry, like an old school BlackBerry with like... Wait a second, the old school BlackBerry with the keypad with the... Dude. Oh, a real BlackBerry. No, wait. You said a real BlackBerry. Oh, a revamped sidekick. Holy shit, I would go absolutely feral. I would live out my scene queen dreams. I was the scene queen of my high school. I was the scene queen of my high school. I love how Hangry went somewhere else. It's amazing. Hangry living up to her name. You know what one of my favorite things is? Blackberry Cobbler. Samsung has the smart flip phone. I just want a sidekick. That's it. I just want like an updated sidekick. That's not on T-Mobile because I don't have T-Mobile, so. The Galaxy Fold, okay. I've seen that a lot. I don't... I'm like kind of whatever on the folding phone situation. I had a Razor. Like, I'm good. Alright, here's gonna be one sticky situation with all of the little bits now. Can go into my little trash can. I love my little trash can. My husband gave it to me because he bought it and then he didn't use it. But I started using it right away. It's so good. It's a little, it's stained glass. It's super cool. We find like the weirdest shit sometimes. There's a break in the plastic. Or a break in the sticker. Not the plastic. Nothing about the plastic's broken. It's a break in the sticker. Oh no, I just dropped my tweezers. Are my wings okay? Am I still a hot fairy? Okay, I'm still good. Clearly, I'm doing great today, so. Thank you for the lurk, Closty. Have a good evening. Okay, you're ready for your next group buy? Still at your MSF, pay attention to your course. It's a safety about being on two wheels. Get out of here, Closty. Thank you for the lurk, though. What should you go with? I don't know if I get another group buy. I think I would wait for that board. And then maybe look into getting like some different types of keycaps. There's gonna be a bunch that come out in the next like coming months. I mean, GMK's ramping up. The PBT market is stellar at the moment. But to be honest, the only group buys that I pay attention to at this point are the ones by Ivyworks by Joe. Because I don't trust a whole lot of these folks at this point. Or people that I like really want to support. The keyboard. The work one! No, don't make her do that! Hangry, did you go in on that? I didn't go in on it. I can't justify spending like more than rent. More than my share of rent on the board I wanted, because I wanted the Black Hole Sun version. I don't like the colors on the other ones, so, like, why would I? Thank you so much, Virus. I appreciate it. Also, you may see that I have Lord of the Rings clips as my stream alerts. Please don't put any Ring of Power spoilers in my chat. I have watched it, but I know there's people that haven't yet, so. Oh, so. You did fix the Virgo already? Nice. I got the Mont Servant and I'm feeling iffy about your purchase. Oh no, why? Why are we feeling iffy? You to feel iffy. Wait, okay. Hold on. This is supposed to be this way. Weird song for this playlist, but the whole ass grand. No, I haven't watched Edgerunners yet. I really need to. I also haven't started House of Dragons yet, but I think that's gonna be our next like big situation. I heard it was better than Game of Thrones, so. Dragon Tales. Okay, I joined the Ivy Works Discord. The caps I wanted for the board, I back ordered. Oh no. What caps are they? Edgerunner's so good. I know, I've heard. And the everyone's cosplaying the girls or like the femmes, and they all look so good. They all look so good. So good. Hello, camera. You having a moment today? You having a moment? Bioluminescent? Oofa. I would get your money back then. If it's postponed indefinitely. The whole ass grand. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I start getting like weirded out when keyboards start getting to like $800. That's why I never like took key cults seriously. Because they're always like, I understand they're really nice boards. And maybe one day I'll have one, especially if they come out with like a 75, but I'm like, I'm not itching. I feel so official. Look. I wish Gion would keep working on the 75. Shake my head. That one slid in nice and easy. This one also, maybe. And then one more. And when you push down on these tighter points, you want to make sure that you're pushing down right near and around here and just giving it as much support as possible. So again, pushing down. Easy, easy, easy. But it is indeed the IV Works AV4, and this is the Soul configuration. I know. When Joe gets here, it's just, it's just time for the scuff. My tiny little hands trying to use the gloves. I think my wing is hitting the thing. So something that Joe wanted to mention was that since these are cut so that it, you know, everything fits very snugly, he says that it's smartest to start with these metal layers first. And with these standoffs, put this down on the table, right? And then start putting these standoffs in as such. And if they're not fitting in well, try inserting them from the other side, but just gently try and push them in and see. So everything fits really snugly right here, right? I'm just going to push down gently. Okay. So everything is flush. I think we have one more. Flush on that bottom side. Alright, so here's our first bottom layer. Next layer. Okay. And again, wipe it down. Flip it. Wipe it down again. Alright, so when it gets to these next ones, see how it's kind of hard to push it in? Gently, ever so gently. Push down on both sides. I'm just gonna get these seated on here. There we go. That way. Oh! Thank you, Kona. Use the hardware to push the standoff out. How you doing though, Crash? Closty cursed me with the scuff though. Shake my head. Alright, so I am not unscrewing this all the way from here, because these are seated pretty nicely. Alright, cool. Now we take the long ones. Just gonna put that aside for now. You're good just making dinner? What are you making for dinner? What is the great... Incorrect. What is the great Crash Fire making for dinner? I've actually never had like proper Texas brisket. Like everyone tries to do it, but like, I don't know, I feel like it's not right. Alright, next, these. Like if I'm gonna eat poopy barbecue, I'd rather eat just like Sunny's and go to town. I just haven't gotten a chance to get out that way. So maybe one day I will, but... Wait. If brisket is done right, you can get parts that aren't fatty? Okay. Hold on. Wait a second, y'all. Can we? Look how beautiful. I love art on a PCB. Like, I absolutely adore art on a PCB. So, I'm gonna put the foam right there because I will indeed forget about the plate foam. Alright, so we have 2 of the bottom, which is nice. I think there's enough to go top and bottom. So, boop. Okay, so this one is going to be the top one. Alright. So while I have tweezers, I do like to position it with my hands. I feel like it just sets down better for me that way. I don't know. We'll do the top first and then the bottom next. So again, align the corners. These are quite sticky, so just be careful when positioning them. Alright, all of the ones are on the top. Put everything on the bottom for a nice squishy experience. Shake my head. You could definitely be... You're probably old enough to be my dad, Crash. So, gaskets on top and bottom. Top and bottom. Plate foam is not essential. However, I love plate foam, so we're putting it in. I just want to scream. And we're using the Darkmoons. It looks like they are filmed. Some are filmed. Okay, some are filmed. Okay, some are filmed. These were also lubed as well. I think Closty lubed them, right? Did Closty lube them? And then I think the springs are donut lubed. So. And I will always suggest this if you're using something with like Kale hot swap sockets. If you're not pushing it down on a desk, put a finger behind the socket, please, so you don't bust the socket. Wait! Oh, we forgot stabs! Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Okay. Good thing we did that. We're about to be a stabless build, y'all. I do it every time. I do it every time. Oh, that's right! I forgot they're like the alpaca style TX stabs. So they're pink. They're cute. I love these. I really do like them. They're just so easy. I no longer have to screw in stabs. There we go. Okay, cool. It's not for everyone. They really aren't needed except for sound. True. I do love the sound of beautifully lubed stabs. Anchored. Good anchor points are always your stabs too. So the way that I have been lubing my TX stabs, I have this little syringe with lube. Ta-da. And then a lube brush, which I don't have, but I have a nail art brush, and that will do. Don't know where my brush went. But I am going to do these ones. And I'm going to, one, inject it into the hole where the wire sits. So I'm pulling it up, injecting into that hole. And then I'm going to put a little bit on each side while it's still up. I'm going to do the same over here. And then I'm going to take my brush and just paint the sides, and if I want, I'll even go down the sides of the housing with that outer kind of housing lube and just kind of boop, put it in. I'm just gonna hold it in my mouth. It can be taken out of context. You know exactly what this lube style is called, and I'm not calling it by its name for a reason. And I'm gonna put my cap back on. And I'm just gonna move this on. These are the Prototype Darkmoon switches, which came out in the group buy for the Ivy Ashes, which is a collaboration. Ivy Ashes is a collaboration between Ivy Works and Tyson, which was the original designer of the Ashes key set, to make a PBT version, because PBT is great and it's easy for everyone to get. So that group I ran. These are linear switches. I could pull up more information on them in a second, but they are manufactured by Texi. I love Texi linears. Just gonna say that right now. Love Texi linears. Some of my favorites. Once these leave my possession, because I know that I'm gonna have to give them back at some point, I will be using Techno Violets. So those are my other favorites, which are, again, Texi switches. So I quite like them. Very excited. I make exceptions for Texi linears. This next. Can't go wrong with Texi long pole. Yes, you're right. I don't know what, there's just something so nice about the Texi linears. Where is my thing? Here's my little doodle. Did Classy have no. Sadly, so it was his Franken switches. It was very strange. Very weird. Popping this in. Oh, that's wrong. Hold on. Silly me. I tried putting it through the wrong hole. You ever just have a moment like that? This isn't here. It's like a super short screw and it just catches. So next we put that right on top. And then next I'm gonna wipe down the back of this as well. Popped. And then it just slits right there. Alright, the next thing we do. Long poles and wrong holes. Yep, you know. Alright, I'm gonna start putting these into the holes now that we've got one as a guide. I'm not allowed to end stream until you're home? My goodness. Bossy. But that's fine. I'll also wait off on the I can hold off on the sound test. When you are tightening screws into acrylic, just enough. Just enough. Let's go ahead and put the feetsies on. Oh, dude. Oh, are these 3M? Oh, they're 3M. Dude. They are absolutely, like, sturdy feeling. Like, they're not gonna come off. Okay. So, our aesthetic drizzling of switches. Love it. Beautiful. I have not watched Wheel of Time yet, actually, but I will add that to my watch list. So, of course, we have GMK Ashes, which is what most people wanted to see. So we can go ahead and put GMK Ashes on here, which totally works. These are the Darkmoon switches that are supposed to go with PBT/IV Ashes. We can definitely do that. I also have we have Osume Little Ghost, which is like a creamy white with pink and purple. We love that. Is Spellbook, which is a little different. Little Ghosts, okay. Unicorns want to see Little Ghosts. Little Ghost Nodders, okay. Little Ghost if it has bars, okay. Look at that. So your typical, you know, situation. Thank you. The FR Flex is pretty nuts. Yeah, dude, look. Look at that flex. I'm so excited to mount this. Not 610 for gas. Gas here is like 340. That's wild. Gas. That expensive. It was like almost 5 for a second. Dude, it's the FR4 plus the leaf spring. Sleepy. Okay, let's just look at this flex. Can we appreciate this flex? Cause you know what? Look at that. Import key map. and then we go to downloads, and then we go to via, and we go here. Yeah! The underglow is so good. QMK lighting, special. Lighting. What color? I feel like this is pretty. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Now we're in focus. Yeah. Alright, so this is the Av4 Soul configuration, which means it has an FR plate. This is the leaf spring gasket build. It has the plate foam as well in between the plate and the PCB. We are using the prototype Darkmoon switches, which are part of the Av4 PBT version of GMK Ashes / the Ashes build. And yeah, and they're done by Texi, and they are also lubed by, I believe, Closty. So here we go. Pretty damn good. Sounds like you're bored. Yeah, dude, I love it. It's gorgeous. I really love this color that I set it to. I don't know. No split backspace. Leave me alone. I want my split backspace. Never. The only reason I have split backspace on the boulder is because Krieger built it. So the RGB is so good. That sounds and looks dope as fuck. It is dope as fuck. Again, like, thank you so much to Joe for designing another beautiful, amazing board in the AV series. Do we want to see, it's not GMK, but, you know. Split back looks better on Alice over Arisu. Fair. Very fair. Dude. Oh my god. Do we want to see a family portrait photo situation? You want to see, what do I think of the Darkmoons? I like them. I am most definitely a tactile kind of gal, but I like them. I love Texi linears. If I like linears, they're most likely Texi, so absolutely adore them. Let me see here. Where did my tab go? I got rid of my tab. Okay. Let me type some more on them. So, I do quite enjoy them. They're on, like, pretty much, like, the lightest that I would go personally on linears. So I'm gonna like them. They're nice. They're very smooth with, like, the simple lube situation that's already on them that I got from Closty. Adore them. Great. I like easy to lube switches, or switches that I don't have to do a whole lot to. So I really appreciate these switches. I'm very excited to finally get them in and keep them. You had 0 issues with your linears? Yeah. No issues. They're nice.
Ta-da! Look at my little family. Thank you. Andrew's here to save me from myself. But yeah. Oh, here's like what the cases look like, by the way. This is like the old school one. These are more similar to the newer ones. And this is this patch is from the soya milk board. Good night, everybody. Take care. Have a good Sunday. And be cool. Do something kind for yourself. That's right. That's what I forgot to say. Make sure you do something kind for yourself. Whether that's like take an extra long shower, have that nice warm cup of tea or coffee. Do something nice. Go on that little bit of a walk. You got this. I'll see you guys next week.